Dear students, welcome to my class on the third module of your text Transactions Essential English Language Skills. You take your textbook page number 72. Today I shall discuss simple future tense. You can see in page number 72 a pre-learning task. You answer those 5 questions. I will discuss the answers later. Simple future tense. We often use the term future simple to describe the form will or shall plus bare infinitive. We use the future simple to express the speaker's opinions, assumptions, speculations about the future. Some examples are, I'm sure he will come back. They will sell the house. Perhaps we will find him at the hotel. They will wait for us. We can also say that something is going to happen in future. Therefore, will or be going to can be used to express future time. So, will or be going to is used to express future time. Some examples are, Jack will finish his work tomorrow. Jack is going to finish his work tomorrow. I shall or I will be 20 on my next birthday. Spring will come soon. A habitual action in future. I won't give you any money. A negative statement. I'm sure he will come back. They will probably wait for us. Therefore, will or be going to can be used to express future time. Shall is used with the first person, I or we. But now it's found in formal English only and no longer common in conversations. Gonna is used for going to in informal speech. You might have heard the expressions like, it's not gonna be easy. They are gonna get married in July. Something bad was gonna happen. I think I am gonna need some help. So in speech, going to is often pronounced as gonna. The contracted form of will plus not is won't. I won't give you any money. In your text page number 72, some examples are given. Take page number 72. I'm reading from your textbook. Jack will finish his work tomorrow. Jack is going to finish his work tomorrow. Anna will not be here tomorrow. Anna won't be here tomorrow. Though both will or going to is used to express future time, there are some slight differences between the uses of will and be going to. We can examine those differences now. Often the difference is very small and either form is possible in various contexts. Yet there is some slight differences between be going to and will. Be going to usually refers to immediate future and it makes the action more probable. Will can refer either to the immediate or remote future. He will build a house. He is going to build a house. What's the difference? He will build a house. That's my opinion. In my opinion, he will build a house soon. He is going to build a house means he has already made the decision and that he will probably start quite soon. So be going to usually refers to immediate future and it makes the action more probable. He is going to build the house. He has already made the decision to build a house and he will probably start quite soon. He has made some arrangements for it. So something that will happen in immediate future. Will may refer to immediate future or distant future. Some examples from your textbook. I am going to study French next semester. Page number 72. She is going to win. She only has to get one more point. She is going to win means she is very near to success. I am sure it's going to rain. There are dark clouds and the sky is dark. So it is clear that it's going to rain soon. Fahad is going to fail the exams. Fahad is going to fail the exam. He hasn't attended a single class this semester. So it is sure that he will fail the exam because he hasn't attended a single class in this semester. So we usually choose going to when we have already made a decision or when the present situation tells us something about the future, something that on current evidence seems inevitable, something that will happen sure in immediate future. For that we will use be going to, is going to or are going to. The next is we use will when we decide to do something at the time of speaking. Let's have a party. That's a great idea. We will invite a lot of people. Let's have a party. That's a great idea. So this is a decision the person has taken at the time of speaking. Let's have a party. That's a great idea. We will invite a lot of people. This is a conversation between two friends and they are discussing the matter now. That's a decision they have taken at present. Now, we use be going to. On the other hand, we use be going to when we have already decided to do something. We have already taken the decision. We have taken the prior decision. When the speaker is expressing a prior plan, be going to is used. The be going to form always implies a premeditated intention. We have decided to have a party. We are going to invite a lot of people. So here the conversation, first conversation is let's have a party. That's a great idea. We will invite a lot of friends. So that's a decision they have taken during the time of their conversation. They didn't make any previous plan. But here we have decided to make party. We have already decided. So we are going to invite a lot of people. So we are discussing something we have already planned, a prior plan or prior decision have already made. Why did you buy this paint? I'm going to paint my bedroom tomorrow. So I have already taken the decision to paint my bedroom. So I'm going to paint. I will paint my bedroom means I may paint it today, tomorrow, or after 1 month. That may be we may be talking about a immediate future or a distant future, but be going to always refers to an immediate future. And also something we have already planned. We are implementing something we have already planned, decided. He has carried his guitar. He's going to play it. Now he will play it. So very soon he will play it. An immediate future, and he has decided to play guitar. So be going to refers to an immediate future or about an action we have already made certain prior plans. Now take your textbook, page number 73. I'm reading from your textbook. When the speaker is expressing a prior plan, something the speaker intends to do in future because in the past he or she made a plan or decision to do it, only be going to is used. Why did you buy this paint? I'm going to paint my bedroom. The phone is ringing. I will get it. So the first one is, I have already decided to paint my bedroom tomorrow. Some more examples are, George phoned while you were out. Okay, I will phone him back. George phoned while you were out. Yes, I know, I'm going to phone him back. So what's the difference? George phoned while you were out. Uh, mm, okay, I will phone him back. The speaker doesn't know anything about John's phone call. The speaker comes to know of it when the other person tells him. So George phoned while you were out. Okay, I will phone him back. George phoned while you were out. Yes, I know it. So the person knows it, knows that John has made a phone call. So the person has made a decision to call him back. I'm going to phone him back. He or she has certain prior plan or knowledge about George's phone call. So in this context, be going to is used. The first conversation, George made a phone call, but the person, he or she, doesn't know anything about John's phone call. And when the other person tells him that John has phoned him or her, uh, she or he says, yes, I will call him back. Anne is in the hospital. Oh, really? I didn't know. I will go and visit her. The person comes to know of the fact that Anne is in the hospital only when the other person tells him or her. Anne is in the hospital. Yes, I know. I'm going to visit her tomorrow. The person has a prior knowledge. The person has already planned to visit Anne. So the person says, yes, I know. I'm going to visit her tomorrow. These are the two contexts in which be going to and will are used. Will refers to an immediate future or distant future, but be going to always refers to an immediate future. And be going to is used when the speaker is expressing a prior plan. We use will when we desire to do something at the time of speaking. Next use of be going to and will. We can use both going to and will to make a prediction or to make a statement of future fact. In order to make a prediction, both be going to and will can be used. According to the weather report, it will be cloudy tomorrow. According to the weather report, it is going to be cloudy tomorrow. But when we say something is going to happen, we know this because of the situation now. The slight difference, normally be going to and will can be used to make a statement of future act. But in certain contexts, we can find slight difference between the be going to and will when we use them to make a prediction. When we say something is going to happen, we know this because of the situation. Look at those black clouds. It's going to rain. Black clouds are there. So it's going to rain. It will rain implies it may rain today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But look at those black clouds. It's going to rain. It will rain now. Today itself it will rain. So when we say something is going to happen, we know this because of the situation. So we are referring to an immediate future. The lift is going to break down. Means the lift is making strange noise. We had better get out of the next floor. So it will break down soon. Very soon it will break down. So we can hear the strange noise from the lift. Lift is not working properly now. So it's sure that it's going to break down. The lift will break down means it will happen sometime in future, maybe today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It will break down. Its condition is like that. It will break down. But both are predictions, but the lift is going to break down means that's something immediate, something that will happen very soon. He's going to get better implies that. Another sentence is he's going to get better. That implies that there are signs of recovery. There are so many signs of recovery. He will recover very soon. Perhaps his temperature has gone down. So it is sure that he will recover soon. He will get better implies confidence in his doctor or in the course of treatment, but promises eventual rather than immediate recovery. So he will get better implies an eventual recovery. He will recover. Soon he will recover. Maybe it take 1 week or a few days, but he's going to get better implies an immediate recovery. His temperature has gone down, maybe he is eating properly, he can walk now, so he is getting better. So this is a slight difference between going to and will. While we use these expressions to make a prediction or make a statement of the future act. Now, will is also used to express willingness, determination, threats and promises. In order to express our willingness, the phone is ringing, I will get it. I will help you, my willingness. I'm going out. Wait a minute and I will come with you. My willingness, my determination. I will give you a gift for your birthday. I will phone you tonight. Promises. I will hit you if you do that again. A threat. So will is used to express willingness, determination, threats and promises. So in your textbook page number 73, will is used to express willingness. To express willingness, only use will. The phone is ringing. I will get it. I don't understand this problem. Ask your teacher about it. She will help you. So the speaker is saying, I'm willing. I'm happy to get the phone. He is not making a prediction. He has made no prior plan to answer the phone. He is instead volunteering to answer the phone and use will to show his willingness. So these are the various uses of will and be going to. Both are used to express future, but there are slight differences between the uses of will and be going to in certain context. Will expresses future, that may be distant or immediate, but be going to always expresses immediate future. And while we are using be going to, when we have already made certain prior plans, we are expressing a prior plan. We have already planned it. Some examples are of be going to used to express intention. What are you doing with that spade? I am going to plant some apple trees. So I have already made a plan. I am going to plant some apple trees. She has bought some wool. She is going to knit a jumper. She has already bought it, so she has decided to knit a jumper. Why are you taking down all the pictures? I am going to repair the room. Some workmen arrived today with a roller. I think they are going to repair our road. They have already decided to it. They have already planned it. So they came with a roller. What's he carrying? Why he is carrying his guitar? He's going to play in the underground. Note that it would not be possible to substitute will for be going to in any of the above examples. As in each of them, there is a clear evidence of prior plan. Planning beforehand. So take your textbook page number 74. Form of the simple future tense. Positive statements. I will stay. I will stay. You will stay. I am going to stay. You are going to stay. Negative statement. I will not stay or I won't stay. I'm not going to stay or I'm not going to stay. Will you stay? The contracted form of will is want. W-O-N-T. I will is I'll. I apostrophe L. Question. Why will you stay? Where will you stay? Are you going to stay? Where are you going to stay? Short answers. Yes, I will. No, I won't. Yes, I'm. No, I'm not. Now take your textbook page number 72. We can discuss this pre-learning task. Say whether the following sentences are correct or not. Page number 72 of your textbook. You eat with us this morning. You eat with us this evening. This is a question. But this question is incorrect. Will you eat with us this evening? That's the correct form. Will you eat with us this evening? Then first question, there is somebody at the door. I go. This is also incorrect. There is somebody at the door. I will go. I will go to open the door. I will go. That's the correct. I promise I write again soon. That also, the statement also is incorrect. I promise I will write again soon. Here we are expressing a future action. So I will write again soon. The concert starts at 8 this evening. This sentence is correct. The concert starts at 8 this evening. We have already learned in the previous class that how simple present tense and present continuous tense can be used to express future in some context. We have already examined it in the previous classes. Some examples, I leave tonight. Simple present tense is used to express future. I am leaving tonight. Present continuous tense is used to express future. Always a definite arrangement in near future. We use simple present tense or present continuous tense to refer to a definite arrangement in very near future. I am taking the exam in October. Present continuous tense is used to express future. What are you doing next Saturday? I am going to the seaside. So here present continuous tense or simple present tense is used to express future. The concert starts at 8 this evening. Here simple present tense is used to refer to an action that will take place in near future. Next, fourth question. Look at these clouds, it will snow. The sentence is not correct because look at these clouds, it will snow. So this is correct, but more appropriate is it is going to snow. Look at these clouds, it is going to snow. It will snow. We cannot say that this is incorrect, but more appropriate is it is going to snow. Because be going to, as we already discussed, be going to form can express the speaker's feeling of certainty, a prediction or feeling of certainty. The time is not mentioned here, but the action is expected to happen in the near or immediate future. Some examples, look at those clouds, it's going to rain. Listen to the wind, we are going to have a rough crossing. So a very immediate future, this will happen. In order to indicate that, we use be going to instead of will. How pale that girl is, I'm sure she is going to faint. So she will faint very soon. So look at these clouds, it's going to snow. Mary is going to have a baby. This sentence is correct. Now take your textbook, page number 74, exercise 1. Use will or going to. Fill the gaps with correct words from the box. Will, going to, want, not going to. I'm going to college today. I'm not going to college today because it's raining. I'm going to college today. We are talking about something that will happen in near future. I have to make the decision to go to college. So I'm going to college today. Hassan won't be at work today. Next morning, we are going to miss the game. I will see you next week. Take care. I will go shopping tomorrow. The doctor will see you at 5 o'clock. I will help you paint our house. I won't see you next week because I'm going on holiday. Next, exercise 2. Use will or going to. Put the correct words into sentences. We don't have any bread. First question is a conversation between A and B. We don't have any bread. I know. I'm going to get some from the shop. So the expression I'm going to or be going to is used when the speaker has already made a prior planning, has already made the decision. So the second person B already knows that there is no bread at home, bread at home, so we don't have any bread. I know it. He or she has already made the decision to go and buy it. So the person says, yes, I'm going to get some from the shop. Second question, the conversation between A and B. We don't have any bread. Really? I will get some from the shop then. So the second person B comes to know of the fact that there is no bread at home only when the first person tells him or her. We don't have any bread. A says. B comes to know of it only then, really. So there is no prior planning, there is no decision here. He hasn't taken any decision beforehand. So he or she comes to know of it then, really. I will get some from the shop then. So there is a slight difference between the use of I'm going to and will. Why do you need to borrow my suitcase? B. I'm going to visit my mother in Scotland next month. I'm really cold. I will turn the heating on. I will turn. So that's expressing willingness. I will do it for you. I am ready to do it for you. I will turn the heating on. Are you going to John's party tonight? Yes. Are you going to? I will give you a lift. So I will give you a lift. That's a promise of willingness to give a lift. So for that, will is used. I will give you a lift. So again, a conversation between exercise 3 is a conversation between Ramya and Tara, two girls. Their conversation. Choose the most appropriate verb form. Will be going to present continuous or present simple. Ramya. Are we going to be in time? Are we going to be in time? Yes, I think so. What time does the train arrive? Usually, a habitual action. What time usually the train arrives? So, simple present tense is used. Present simple is used. What time does the train arrive? At 8:15. Oh no, wait a minute. Look, there is a delay. It's not going to get in until 9 o'clock. So she's talking about the present situation. Something according to her opinion, it is not going to get in until 9 o'clock. What will we do until then? I don't know. Well, I'm going to get a coffee. So Ramya's decision is I'm going to get a coffee. Do you want one? I don't know, but I will come with you. The cafeteria. So her willingness, I will come with you. Her offer. What are you going to say to him when you see him? So Ramya is asking about Tara's decision. What are you going to say to him? What you have decided to tell him? Tara, I don't really know. I can't think of anything to say. Remya, don't worry, I will do the talking. So Remya is offering something. Remya's willingness or offering, promise, I will do the talking. Tara, okay, I will just stand and listen. What's he going to do when he leaves school? So Remya is asking about his plan, his immediate plan. What he is going to do when he leaves school. I wish I knew. He will probably go traveling with his friends. Remya, are you going to miss him? Yes, I think so. It's going to feel strange without him. Tara is talking about her immediate future, immediate situation, her condition. Remya, okay dear, cafeteria is going to close in 5 minutes. It will close in 5 minutes. Then we will wait on the platform. Stop worrying. So here the conversation between Demia and Tara, and I hope you have um, followed my classes. Thank you.